Hello, my name is Jim Williams and I am the author of the We All Can Read program. This presentation is specifically for parents whose child is behind in reading. If you're watching this video, your child is struggling to read and you may have just discovered that getting real help costs more than your car payment. First, the facts every parent needs to know. There is literally an avalanche of evidence today documenting the plummeting reading scores of children post-COVID. Children are falling behind in reading at a historic rate. 20% of all children have difficulties with reading, and only 31% of all fourth graders read at grade level. There are many reasons for this situation which are beyond the scope of this presentation. Our focus here is to present a solution for parents. There is hope. The good news is that a solution exists. Research shows 95% of children can learn to read with proper instruction. It is generally agreed that the single most effective reading remediation approach for struggling readers is Orton-Gillingham focused instruction. In essence, Orton-Gillingham teaches phonemic awareness, the awareness of sounds embedded in words, phonics, which is the relationship of letters that represent those embedded sounds in words, and spelling. These skill strands are taught systematically and sequentially and incorporate multisensory techniques. But here is the problem. Orton-Gillingham instruction can be expensive, very expensive. That is fine for the parent where money is no object. But what do parents do when money is an issue? There is a solution. I have developed the We All Can Read curriculum over many years to help parents whose children are struggling in reading, and to do so in a way that is not only effective but just as importantly is also affordable. Let's discuss the cost of traditional Orton-Gillingham tutoring instruction. Here's the problem. The current Reading Guru's national study found Orton-Gillingham tutoring averages $109 per hour nationally. In major cities, it's much worse. New York, $164. Los Angeles, $163. Washington, D.C., $144 per hour. But here's where families get blindsided. Most children need 80 to 100 hours to advance one grade level. At the national average, that's $8,000 to $11,000 per year. Per child. Most kids need this help for multiple years, so you're looking at $15,000 to $25,000 total. And here's what makes it even worse. Before tutoring even begins, parents are often required to have their child tested. This testing alone can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars up front, before actual instruction even begins. And here's the final kicker. Most qualified tutors are completely booked with waiting lists stretching for months. Why is this happening? There's a severe shortage of qualified Orton-Gillingham practitioners nationwide. The training requirements are incredibly rigorous and expensive. To become certified, practitioners need a minimum of 60 hours of coursework, 100 hours of supervised practice, and thousands of dollars in training costs. Many certification levels require even more. Some need up to 600 hours of supervised experience over multiple years. Meanwhile, 38 states now require science of reading instruction, dramatically increasing demand for these specialized skills, just as awareness of dyslexia is growing. The result? The Reading Guru's national study found that many qualified tutors they contacted were completely maxed out with no available slots for new students. While families search and save money, children fall further behind. Kids start believing they're stupid. Parents feel helpless. Parents who reach out for help for their child and learn the economic cost often experience despair. The emotional toll is devastating. But there is another way. Here's where our story gets hopeful. What if you could provide your child with one entire month of authentic Orton-Gillingham instruction for less than the cost of one traditional tutoring session? We All Can Read solves the prohibitive economic cost of accessing Orton-Gillingham instruction by reimagining how this proven instruction is delivered. Instead of requiring a model where tutors teach students on an hourly basis, we created a comprehensive online program that anyone can use for one low monthly fee. And when I say anyone, I mean anyone. You don't have to have an advanced education degree. You don't have to have a college degree. You don't even have to have a high school diploma. Virtually anyone can learn this program and teach this program to a child by following the online lessons. 720 lessons begin with teaching the basic sounds of the letters. All of the phonetic elements of English are eventually introduced. We begin with one-syllable words and gradually introduce increasingly complex words of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 syllables in length. Spelling is also systematically taught as we proceed through the lessons. Every lesson is scripted step by step, so no special training is needed. Your child gets the same systematic progression and multisensory techniques that make Orton-Gillingham so effective. The cost? $73 per month for unlimited access. Our most popular subscription plan is renewed on a monthly basis. There is no contract to sign. You may cancel at any time. Traditional Orton-Gillingham tutoring for 1 year can cost anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000, plus hundreds or even thousands of dollars more required for pre-testing. The cost for We All Can Read for 1 year is $876. No testing required. You could access our program for 5 years for less than 1 year of traditional tutoring. Many families get extraordinary results with our approach. Here's why. Proven curriculum. Our program organically integrates authentic Orton-Gillingham principles into a proven curriculum that has helped literally thousands of individuals dramatically improve their reading skills. You're not getting a watered-down version, you're getting the same systematic, multisensory approach that makes Orton-Gillingham so effective. Consistency. No canceled sessions or scheduling conflicts. Your child can work daily, maintaining momentum. Family involvement. You become part of the solution, understanding exactly how your child learns. Comfort. Many children perform better at home without tutoring pressure. Immediate feedback. Built-in assessments let you adjust instruction instantly. No testing requirements. Start immediately without expensive upfront evaluations. Anyone can teach it. No special qualifications needed. Just follow our step-by-step guidance. I know this sounds too good to be true. How can $73 a month replace thousands of dollars in tutoring costs? The truth is, some children need intensive one-on-one attention. But for most struggling readers, our systematic approach provides everything they need. The results speak for themselves. We're seeing students advance 1 to 2 grade levels in 6 to 12 months. We're seeing confidence soar and families empowered instead of financially devastated. Most importantly, we have literally thousands of success stories from families who discovered that effective reading instruction doesn't have to cost a fortune, it just has to be done right. That's why we offer the first 10 lessons completely free. No credit card, no commitment, no risk. See if our approach works before spending anything. Here's what you need to understand. Every day your child struggles is another day they fall behind academically and emotionally. Every day you wait is another day of damage to their confidence. You can start the free trial right now by clicking below. Your child could begin their first lesson within the hour. Your child is not at fault for his reading difficulties, nor is the parent. Unfortunately, you cannot rely on the schools alone to save your child if he is behind in reading. The older he gets, the more likely it is that he will continue to fall further and further behind, the lower his self-esteem will drop, and the more likely he will be to experience a lifetime of difficulty in school and in life due to poor reading skills. But as the parent, you have the power to change your child's story. Traditional tutoring can easily cost over $100 per hour, with potentially months-long waiting lists, plus hundreds or thousands of dollars more for pre-testing. We offer an alternative that costs less than what most families spend on entertainment and requires no pre-testing or special qualifications to implement. The question isn't whether you can afford to try our program, it's whether you can afford not to. Imagine your child's face when reading finally clicks, when your child picks up a book by choice, when he realizes he is not broken, but just needed the right approach. Click below to start a free trial. Access our first 10 lessons to see if this program could be the breakthrough your family has been searching for. The child who struggles with reading today could become the confident reader of tomorrow, and that transformation can start right now. Click below, start the free trial, and give your child the gift of reading. Reading is a universal right. Every child deserves to read, regardless of budget. If you have any questions or comments, please write to us via our contact page at weallcanread.com/contact. I thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope the information provided is helpful for you.